Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Checking out another beer from Forbidden Root, courtesy of my man Kraj. You are the best. This is Fun is Awesome. great name for a beer. I love fun. Fun is awesome. I just laugh every time I think about it. Fun is awesome. Fun is fucking awesome. This is a pretty labeled double dry hopped hazy IPA. Double dry hop with Belma, Citra, and Nelson. Citra, one of my favorite, the goat hop. Favorite hops of all time. Nelson, another favorite of mine. Belma, I don't know if I've had a lot of beers with Belma hops. So, Forbidden Root using hops that I don't have a lot of experience with, and I love it. So, this was canned on January 22nd. Time of recording about 6 weeks. This is probably going to be awesome because the boys at Forbidden Root love themselves some hop burn. So this is probably in a sweet spot right now. And we are hashtag Team Old IPA. Kraj sent this a little while ago. I just haven't got to him. So finally drinking my Forbidden Root stuff. Columbus, Ohio is where they brew and can this beer, but they also have a spot in Chicago. Mentioned it in my last video. I've been to the Chicago location. I've never been to the Columbus location. I would love to go there. I should go there. I have family in Akron. So I should make an Ohio trip and check out Forbidden Root. So if I was in Ohio though, dude, I would probably, I'd need to go to Ohio because I want to go back to Fathead. What is happening? There's stuff all over. So this beer was hazy AF, but it looks good. It's kind of glowing. It looks like juice. It looks like a smoothie, pineapple juice. It doesn't look hop cummy, but it is hazy. The head is dissipating quickly. There was about a half a finger of like an eggshell head. It is almost gone because that's what the kids like these days with the hazy beers. Hazy beer with no head. Hazy beer, no head. So we are using our Forbidden Root glass because you guys know beer tastes better when you use proper glassware. Let's smell this thing. It smells like gummy worms. It smells like a really good hazy IPA. It is super citrus, like orange gummy worms. A little bit of that tomato vine thing that I get from Nelson that I love. I love the smell of tomato vines. It's earthy. It's got a little funk to it, a little Nelson funk. But yeah, so much citrus. And there's like there's a tropical thing too, but I don't know what is that? Like a passion fruit kind of a thing? It smells like fucking Starburst or like I said, gummy worms. I'm a big like chewy candy person, but like that's my favorite kind of candy. I don't really like, hard candy's all right. I'm not a big chocolate guy, but like Skittles, Starburst, stuff like that. Like I grew up gummy worms. I love it, like those candies. So when I smell beers that smell like that, it's fantastic. It smells great. This smells like it would have been super crazy, like dead fresh. It probably would have smelled a little like hot burny, but let's go and taste it. Great. Cheers. Appreciate you, bro. That's really good. This for sure would have had hot burn. I bet early on. Because there's a good, still, even at 6 weeks, a good like wanting to get hot burning on the middle of my tongue. This is rad because it is hopped enough to where it's not just juice. It tastes like a beer. If you followed along, I have said that I got hazed out like with the juicy beers. I want a beer that tasted like beer again. So I think that's why I gravitated later on in my hazy beer drinking towards like monkish hazy beers and North Park hazy beers. Beer that had like bitterness to it, like intensity, hop saturation, but also offered bitterness and drank like a beer, not just juice. That's what these guys are doing. But I will say I had, I can't remember which beer it was, but when these hazy beers are fresh, they have a hop burn to them. But I think a lot of people like that. It's super intense. The mouthfeel of this beer is great. It's like medium bodied. It drinks, did I say it's 6%? It drinks awesome for a 6% beer. It feels like it drinks above that just because it's so flavorful. So much orange, tangerine. There is like a passion fruity thing. And you get that super like dry kind of vinous white winey thing from the Nelson. Great bitterness, middle of your tongue to finish. If I'm going to drink a hazy beer, I want something like this. I want something that's going to give you some bite. I don't love hop burn, obviously, just because it gets taxing when you drink it. But something like this with like that hop intensity, that flavor to go with the haze. If I'm going to drink a hazy beer, I want something like this. I mean, this is reminding me of, just because I've had their hazy beers recently because they're local to me. This is like a green cheek hazy beer. It's fantastic. I don't know, like, other than Fatheads, I don't know a lot of Ohio breweries. I think there's, I mean, Hoof Hearted was out there. Isn't there like Masthead? I mean, I can't imagine people are making hazy beers that are much better than what Forbidden Root's doing. I mean, this hazy beer is fucking fantastic. The dryness is great. It's just wild because it's 6%. It makes me want to chug it. But as someone who loves Citra and Nelson, like, this is just a great hop combo for me. And I love like the body of this beer. I love the mouthfeel of it. It feels, you know, medium to almost like that creamy kind of hazy thing without feeling heavy. This is a beer that you could drink more than one, and I don't think you'd kind of, you know, get juiced out from it, hazed out from it. It's good stuff. Fun is awesome. Clearly. Good stuff from Forbidden Root. So, I said it in the last video. If you've not checked out Forbidden Root, get your hands on their beer. I think they're starting to distro a little bit out there. But if you're in Columbus or if you're in Chicago and you've not been to Forbidden Root, check their beer out. So, Kraj, I appreciate you sharing these beers, bro. And I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.